There's a woman who is suing a Thai restaurant in California. The restaurant is called Coup de Thai, which I like.
I do like that.
Coup d'etat, but it's Coup de Thai. And she said that the food was so spicy. She ordered the Dragon Balls as an appetizer.
Well, I mean, it's in the name, isn't it?
Dragon Ball.
Dragon Balls.
She said when she ordered the Dragon Balls.
Is that Draggin?
Or Drago?
Or like the mythical creature?
It's the mythical creature, the Dragon Balls. She said that as soon as she ate them, she began to experience some burning on her vocal cords, her esophagus, and the inside of her right nostril just lit up like crazy.
Yeah.
And she said she has permanent injuries and will forever be damaged because of these Dragon Balls. They were so spicy. Mm-hmm. The dish was marked as spicy, but she asked her server if it could be made less spicy. She was told they could be, but apparently that didn't happen, and she had a severe reaction to the spice. Biggie's saying he's waving it off.
Waving it off.
He's waving it off.
It's marked spicy. Don't be the person who's like, well, I want it less spicy. Well, it's marked spicy.
Yeah.
You're warned.
I've been to a few Thai restaurants, though, where they will ask you how spicy
you
do you
want it. Right.
But now, also to the restaurant's point, sometimes you'll see, a little icon that says, this is very spicy.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, now the restaurant says they don't think that their Dragon Balls are all that extreme, and they sell a lot of them, and nobody's ever complained before. But she said, do you think it's possible?
So she's not a spice fiend.
No, and she said, can they be made less spicy?
So she wanted less.
Sometimes, if you get an angry employee, he'll say, oh, really? You want
I'll show you less spicy.
Double down.
And double down on
Yeah.
it. I mean, it's possible that could have happened.
I just feel like, now you're right. You go some places and they'll ask you your level. But if this is just marked spicy, I think you're going with it. I mean, maybe they could put a little less chili paste or something in there, whatever they put.
It's a chili pepper, and she says they are unfit for human consumption. And that she's taking this all the way to the highest court in the land until they give her medical bill. She's had to go and get treatment on her throat and her nose and everything.
I'm trying to, I have not seen any photographs of the menu, so I'm not sure what a Dragon Ball would look like. But I wonder if it's, you know how what do they call them? Conch fritters, I mean, that's they're already pre-made.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
don't know how you despice something that's already like a if it is indeed like a hush puppy.
Well, the waiter
it's a closed
the
system.
waiter did tell her that they could be made less spicy, and she said, "Well, then mild them down a little bit for me, and I'll have them." I don't know exactly what they are.
Everybody has their own level of spicy in their mouth.
For sure.
True. I met some people.
I wonder if there was different sauces
or different peppers.
She said it was the chili peppers that did. The chilies are spicier than cayenne peppers, the restaurant says. And that's a spicy dish, but they tell you up front it is spicy. Yeah. A poison control physician says chilies like that can irritate the mouth and throat, but he's never seen permanent tissue damage. And this woman says she has permanent tissue damage.
Yeah, plenty of people eat really, really spicy stuff. It permanently damages them.
Side-eye her and her doctor.
You're side-eyeing her.
Yeah,
and the doctor.
Yeah, and the doctor saying who's co-signing on this. Permanent damage.
You have been in the food industry today. You have been on the side of the restaurant.
Yeah, just because people like this just drive me nuts.
He's a junior executive with a food company.
Well, that's true. That's right.
Well, but you
live it.
Yeah, and you read it right there. You read it right there on the menu, and you still want to make a change.
Yeah, don't make a
no
change.
Substitutions.
All right, just do it.
Yeah, I'd put on my menu no substitutions.
Side note: there's a place here. See if you know. It's called Alice Thai. Have you ever seen Alice Thai? It's way up on. It's out on.
I think I have seen it.
All right, you've seen it? Okay. Is
that an old Waffle House?
Yes, the old Waffle House.
I know where you're at.
It's called Alice Thai. Well, there are like weeds growing up through the parking lot, and I mean, it is just shuttered. It's like there's plywood up, and I mean, clearly it hasn't been in business for years.
Almost a year.
I mean, yeah, okay. Well, the other day, I shouldn't name him like this, but my pickleball partner, the Diesel, and myself were driving to a tournament. It's about a month and a half ago, and we drive by it, and he says, "Wouldn't you think they take some more pride in their appearance?" He's like, I guarantee. He goes, "I like Thai food, but I'm not going there because I can see from that." And I didn't have the heart to tell him.
Alice is long gone.
Alice.
Alice doesn't live here
I don't
anymore.
think Alice survived the pandemic. I mean, Alice.
No, Alice did not.
Like tumbleweeds are rolling through the parking lot. And I looked at him and I thought, he believes this restaurant is still up. There are chains up.
Yeah.
Diesel can't talk Thai.
Diesel don't talk Thai. Diesel don't talk. Everything but the thanks for a great 20 years is up there. But I didn't tell him. I wasn't positive, but I thought to myself, I think this restaurant is out of business.
Yeah.
And Diesel did not pick up on that.
Yeah, we were fans.
Oh, did you go to Alice Thai?
Yeah,
I know
because
you're a Thai
my
food
wife
fan.
could pick it up on her way home from work.
Yeah, Alice don't live there anymore.
She don't.
She don't.
She don't.
No.
I mean, now that you said it, it's like I want to try it, but
Too bad. And they were nice. It was like in a family place.
and it's just
long gone.
It's not there anymore. But I'm not going to tell the Diesel that. But
It's
he's-
amazing how restaurants are like that because that building, and a lot of people don't know what the hell we're talking about. That there are restaurants all on that road,
Yes,
very
that's
busy
right.
road.
Yes.
That used
But
to be
there's-
restaurants.
But there's always one building that just can't make
Doesn't
it. The
work.
Waffle House didn't make it.
Yeah, the Waffle House didn't
It was
make
open maybe a year.
I know, and then it
Yeah,
became
the
Alice
Waffle
Thai.
House can't make it.
And now it's
Then it became a high-end restaurant for a little bit.
and now it's Alice Thai, and now it's nothing because Alice Thai
It's
is
vacant.
gone. Yeah, it's completely vacant now. There's a new trend. This is about dining as well. I don't know if this is caused by pandemic or what, but people are eating earlier. They like 5:30 are the times people are going out to restaurants to dinner, and so much so that some have started closing at 8:00 where they used to be open to 9 or 10 because they're saying we just don't get any business after about 7:30 or 8. So they are closing at 8:00 now.
I wonder if it'd be interesting to see if that's cities, suburbs, how those break down. If there's a difference.
People may have gotten used to it during the pandemic.
Maybe
You know,
that's
a
it,
lot
yeah.
of places closed early back then. You could go in and have dinner, but they said, "Look, we're done at 8
Yeah.
o'clock."
Well, the Wall Street Journal did an article on it. They said the emerging trend is earlier dining. Like 5:30 is the peak time, where it used to be like 7:00.
Yeah.
Now 5:30 is the peak time. A trend even for younger people are eating earlier. Some are avoiding alcohol, so they want to get out there early and eat before the crowd. I knew Dave would scoff at that.
It's the best time. You go straight from 4 o'clock, 4 till 5:30, and then straight into the restaurant out of the bar.
Broadway shows are starting earlier now. 8:00 used to be the norm for a Friday show, but now they're going to 7:00, most of them, because people are eating and doing and getting home
In
early.
New York?
In New York. They are getting home earlier. So a lot of the Broadway shows have started their Friday night show instead of 8 at 7. People have complained too late at 8:00.
I think a lot of things are moving
To earlier.
earlier. I mean, our minor league baseball team here.
Oh, they
starts
started
earlier.
their ball games earlier.
They start earlier, and it's done earlier. And I think that's just a gradual. I can remember when like the food delivery apps first got popular pre-pandemic.
Yeah.
You could order late at night.
Yeah.
I mean, places just stayed open midnight, 1 o'clock on a weekend, 2
Not
o'clock
anymore.
some.
Not anymore.
Now things shut down.
Yeah, there are. I do know that.
There's few restaurants that are even, I think now, like Taco Bell even advertises like,
Mm-hmm.
hey, we're open till midnight. But Taco Bell used to advertise we're open till 2 or 3 in the morning.
Yeah. The last line of the Wall Street Journal article is one theory on it, too, is that especially on Thursdays and Fridays, because of the pandemic, if either A, you work from home, or B, your boss isn't in the office as much, you can skip out of work earlier. You know, you can get out of there at 3:00 on a Friday. Used to, the boss would be there, so you'd have to wait till 5 or whatever it might be. So people are able to start their weekend or their night earlier, so they're going to dinner earlier. I like the trend. You know, I'm an early guy.
Well, yeah, but a lot of that's just because you have to.
Well, me, yeah, but apparently it's everybody now, or a lot of people are eating earlier. That Oppenheimer diet. This is okay. Let me get to that. This is the we've teased that all day, and it's just out now. Oppenheimer comes out tomorrow, I guess. The movie Oppenheimer, and Emily Blunt is in the movie. So is Cillian Murphy. Is he like the big star of it?
Yeah,
he is
plays-
Robert
yeah,
Oppenheimer.
Cillian Murphy,
Oppenheimer.
yeah.
Okay. Apparently, Emily Blunt said that he wanted to lose weight for the film to portray Robert Oppenheimer. And so to do that, and she said he wanted to look emaciated.
Yeah,
And he does.
he does.
His diet every day.
Yeah.
And let's see if I could
Should we write this down?
Write this down
Okay.
now. All right. Every day he would have 1 almond. And that's all. And water.
Kelly, are you getting ideas?
Oppenheimer diet, Biggie.
Well,
How big is the almond?
yeah.
It's an extra large almond. He would cut it in half with a steak knife. You just savor it long.
Lunch.
You know how you do it. The craft services table had 1 almond on it, and he would have. She said, I don't know how he did it. Every single day, he would have 1 almond.
Have you eaten? I just did.
Oh,
I didn't notice.
I'm stuffed.
right.
Oh, I'm
Lord.
stuffed. I already had an almond for breakfast. There's no
One
way I
swallow.
I'm skipping lunch today.
What was it last month, Kelly? You told us about the football player who lost.
Oh yeah, He ate
100+ pounds.
He ate nothing.
Ate nothing for 40 days. He was on the Jesus in the Desert diet.
Yeah, it was and we had a caller who did the same.
Did the exact same thing
for biblical reasons and health reasons. Nothing but water for 40 days, and said that the longer he got into it, he wasn't as hungry, as he thought he would be.
Well, that happens.
It's true. That's right. Well,
even on a normal diet.
Killian Murphy said, just have an almond. He didn't do this Ozempic thing. He went ahead and had an almond, and he did it the right way, the healthy way.
Yeah.
And looks great, by the way, for the role.
And if you look at him and look at a picture of the real Robert Oppenheimer, they look.
Do they look
a lot? Yeah, I mean, just the cheeks are, like Kelly, sunken and swollen and gone.
A lot of people are telling me that. Remember the other day, my wife said, well, you look great. And my daughter said, well, that's not what you said yesterday. You said his cheeks were all sunk in and his teeth were starting to protrude. And my wife said, you keep your mouth.
That was private.
You keep your mouth shut. And I guess my teeth, were starting to protrude.
That's right.
I don't know.
Teeth are bucking out.
That's what she was saying.
Is that next? You're going to go get some more braces?
Teeth are bucking out. I don't know. I'll take my son's if his ever come off. He's
going to college.
Off in college with the braces.
I forgot he's a freshman with braces.
Looks like fall break. Maybe they will come off. We're thinking maybe fall break. I think his orthodontist is going to name his new boat after him. We're hoping. We don't know, but we think maybe.
Has your son embraced the process of now that he's spent a night on campus?
No. He came home and sunk down onto the couch and said, "Oh, thank God that's over." So I don't know that he's embraced the process
just starting
of college.
What about your daughter? Do you sense that she will find a void in the home, or will she enjoy moving?
I think she will find a void. I think she'll find a void in the home. And remember, he does do a few chores, and she'll have to take those over.
Yeah.
He takes the garbage out. He does the garbage,
but you said poorly.
But she will not want to do that, and
especially when it's raining or when it's cold.
And sometimes we send him to get us stuff, like to drive and get go pick up this and go to the grocery store and get this.
We need cream cheese.
And when he's gone, we will not have that option anymore. So that'll be tough.
Well, she'll have a vehicle one day.
But she's not going to want to do that. That's his point. She doesn't like to leave the house.
Is your daughter looking forward to high school?
Yeah, she seems to be. I think she is. Yeah, I think
new challenges.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, there is something too, and we were talking about the sunken face and the protruding teeth.
Who said that?
There's something here. My wife said that. There's something called Ozempic face that people are. There's a term for it. It's Ozempic face. And that is when you have so much weight loss in the face that your cheeks sink in and you look so sallow like that, and you have trouble.
I'm healthy.
That's right.
I used to be fit.
They say
this is healthy.
I have a 28-inch waist.
Dr. Judy Corner, an endocrinologist at Columbia University, said, "Don't say to someone you've got Ozempic face."
Well, no, you wouldn't say it.
It's not a compliment.
No, not in front of their face.
But she says, I can tell when somebody walks into my office. I'll look at them and think to myself, Ozempic.
It's working.
She said, it's good. We have medications targeting this diabetes disease, but so many people are using it simply for weight loss, and I can tell who you are. She says that I can see that. And she says that now they are developing, dermatologists are developing skin firming creams and lotions and non-invasive skin tightening procedures to tighten up the face and gut, because they're getting a lot of sagging skin now, thanks to Ozempic.
New market.
Whole new market's opening up on this.
I don't want to put anyone on blast, but it's kind of an open secret that at least one person, a coworker in this building, is using. Is it Ozempic or Mounjaro?
He's Ozempic.
He's Ozempic.
Now, if that is indeed a medication that's prescribed for type 2 diabetes, how does one get the prescription if one does not have type 2 diabetes?
All right.
I can't say.
You want to say.
I can't say how he gets it.
But you can't say how he gets it.
I won't out him.
You won't out him. Does he? But he doesn't have type 2 diabetes.
But I mean, are the doctors playing along, or are they getting...
Does he get it from a doctor?
Yes. I
Who went to medical school?
But
yes,
a real
doctor.
Not like
I cannot say any other thing about this, but he gets it from a real doctor.
Okay, not like Dr. McDuckface or whatever.
No.
Or Dr. J.
Now,
I didn't know veterinarians could
okay.
I don't prescribe Ozempic.
Yeah, right. Okay.
He could have, he could be. Sometimes we'll give it to you if you're considered like pre-diabetes high risk or something.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay,
but I know where he got.
You know where he gets it.
It's from a real doctor, yes.
but not really on the up and up, perhaps.
I don't want to say
You're
that.
not going to say
I'm
that.
not going to say that.
They were giving him compliments the other day. He was in a meeting with Dave and myself. And they said, "Oh my gosh, your eyelids are not nearly as thick as they used to be." He used to have a problem with thick eyelids, and he goes, "I have to credit Ozempic with that." So that's the good Ozempic face. And he doesn't have. You don't see Ozempic face with him yet, at least not yet.
No,
we'll have to wait and see. But the doctor here says, whatever you do, don't say, "Oh, Ozempic face."
Ozempic face. Oh, Ozempic face.